Yo, what's happening? What is good? We are back. It's I don't know. It's kind of strange for me to. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. It's kind of strange for me to be gone for so long. I know I did have my New York trip. It's freaking amazing. I will tell you guys all about it for sure. But it's nice to be back. So we're doing a little bit of catch up. I know the taxis did release last Saturday, but the good news is we did hit. And we have them in the building to review for you guys today. I am a little curious, and I'd like to know. I do see Mr. Old School in the building. Yeah, the taxis are fire, man. You know, the taxis are so fire that we had to double up. We had to double up. Yeah, I had to. You know, I was very fortunate to not only hit on sneakers, but they did a sneaker reserve a couple days ago. I think about 2 days ago, when I saw it, and I was like, you know what? I did take an L on one of the accounts. I took a W on my main account. I took an L on the other account. I was like, I'm gonna use that other account to try for the reserve because it was sold out everywhere. I did try while I was in New York to loop a couple stores and check if there was any opportunity to double up, but everything was sold out in the 9.5. So hey, it is what it is. I'm thankful to have them, and yeah, we'll definitely. I haven't even taken them out of the box yet. Just full transparency here, so I'm excited to be showing them to you guys today. I know we're still waiting for more people to trickle into the building, but to be honest, it's been a little strange for me to not have been live for quite some time. But the good news is we're going live now. We're gonna be going live same time tomorrow, and then also on Sunday. So we got pretty much. We're gonna be having a little bit of a busy weekend. We're kind of getting back on the schedule of live streaming, so I appreciate all you guys rocking with me in the building. But yeah, what is good, Mr. Old School? How have you been? What is up? Did you try for these? Did you go for the yellow taxis? I know that they're sold out in majority of places. I feel like main cities they're sold out, but they are still in stock in, I guess, certain areas that maybe Jordans aren't as popular. You know, so I don't know. You let me know, but we will definitely be going through. I guess the conversation today will be revolving around them, kind of like figuring out if it does make sense, if it is a good investment, if it is the type of sneaker that is just honestly good for the personal. I am going to be keeping mine. I do not plan on reselling anything here. They're both in 9.5. I definitely do plan on rocking one, stocking one. That is the freaking plan. It's a little bit choppy like the last stream. Thanks for letting me know. I am really, really trying to figure out what is the main cause to the choppiness because I'm not using the 4K camera anymore. This is literally, we're back to 720p. I really prefer that my streams just go as smooth as possible. I don't think it's my internet, so I'm really just trying to get to the root of things. But the good news is I do have plans on getting an upgraded computer in the not so distant future. Like I do, because right now we're working out of a MacBook Pro. I do plan on figuring out like what the best next step is because I guess growing up I was a Windows user, so I definitely want to make sure that it's up to par with the streaming. And yeah, if we're gonna take this seriously, we definitely need it to get the upgrades. But thanks for letting me know. Again, we're figuring things out as we go. But I appreciate you joining me in the building. I had Christian actually message me on Instagram. He's like, yo, are you ever coming back? What's the deal? And I'm like, yo, no, man. Hey, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I was in New York for about a week, so it was an amazing. I mean, as much as I like to think it was a vacation, it was also kind of like I was running around the entire time, so it was literally like no rest at all, like barely any rest. I think most days I was probably like living off like 4 to 5 hours of sleep, if anything. So not the most ideal for a vacation. I mean, if you go to New York, you're pretty much going to New York for the experience, the hustle and bustle type of mentality. But awesome. Hey, man, congrats. That's freaking awesome. No, these are solid. These are definitely solid. I think that there's a couple staple pieces that came out this year. The Fire Red 3s for sure, and then these ones for sure. So I did double up on both of them. I'm very fortunate to be in that position to have the opportunity to have these sneakers. Don't get me wrong. And then there are other sneakers that have come out this year. I'm sure a lot of people want to double up onto, but I'm just looking at like the past month, or at least the past pretty much the past 4 weeks or the past 3 weeks, and it's like Fire Red 3s and then the taxis are definitely just some staple pieces, you know. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I feel like the lag tends to drop off once I start sharing my screen, because then my main screen, my webcam is minimized, and then things just tend to move a little bit smoother. So you let me know. You let me know. But I appreciate everybody joining. We got a couple viewers in the building. Again, I know I've been on a hiatus. I'm not necessarily disappearing from YouTube. I just took a little bit of a break for a while, and then I did start my new job this week. So things have been pretty busy. You know, when you start new jobs, it's typically like drinking water out of a fire hose. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of things that need to be updated. So anyway, I won't bore you with the nuances, but I am very fortunate to have a new role and at a new company. So yeah. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's dive into Sneaker Talk, because I do want to cover a couple things. We'll probably be live for about anywhere from 45 minutes, maybe an hour today. I just want to make sure that I'm attending to you guys, and we know what's on deck for tomorrow, because tomorrow's a pretty big day. You know, tomorrow is a pretty big day. I think a lot of people know that. And we will be covering the initial drops, because there are some, Jordan 4s that are dropping tomorrow, alongside some dunks that some people are pretty excited about. Okay, so we will be touching on that. But for the topic of discussion, I'm playing a little bit of catch up, because these released last week, as we know. So these are pretty much the taxis. Got them in the building. We were able to do a double up. I have them here. I still have not taken them out of the box, so I'm excited. I'm just excited as you guys. If you guys have received your pairs, let me know. I'm curious. I know that hitting on Sneakers app on last Saturday, and then I believe they arrived Wednesday. So I pretty much got my first pair on Wednesday. I got my second pair today. I was able to pick them up in store. But I'm not surprised that these aren't on shelves at Nike. They're not on shelves at most sneaker places I went to. I was able to go to Foot Locker, and they only had a size 12.5 and a size 8. And I was like, well, I don't need those. Those aren't my sizes. So anyway, it is what it is. But these did release for last Saturday at a price of $180. So averaging, you're probably spending anywhere from maybe a little bit over like $200 to $210 maybe, depending on the state that you're buying and the taxes and all that fun stuff, right? But yeah, these are technically known as the Yellow Toes, aka the taxis, as they do signify signify the the New York taxi, if anything, right? So yeah, as you see here, 180 USD. And they released on September 24th, all right? So last Saturday. Now, I'm really excited to have them here and show them. Did I cop anything new in New York? That's a good question. I did make some rounds. So I was on the hunt for the green apple dunks, as you know, and because I do want those in my collection. I think those are really amazing quality. I did get to see them in person. However, they didn't have my size. So we didn't necessarily go for the green apples, because I mean, man, they're charging like $400, $450. It's kind of a lot. Like, I was literally just looking at sneakers, and I'm like, wow, like it would be nice to cover them on the channel for once. I haven't covered in a single fruity pack dunk. I think mainly because they're hard to acquire, but I'm hoping to get some of them in the building. That would be awesome. It would be awesome to cover every single one of them. You know what I mean? The pineapples, the cherry, the blueberry, and then the green apples. But out of all of them, the quality the quality on all of them is amazing, but the green apples is just something out of this world. That is for sure. Yeah, let me go ahead and I'm just going to switch out some of my music here, so please bear with me as we go ahead and get that down. Okay, and I'm just going to put that on pause. Yeah, so anyway, main topic of discussion today, as you know, we're talking about the taxis over here. So let me go ahead and see if I can bring up some other product photos, okay? Yeah, $400. I'm just like, you know what? You're like, no, that's extortion. All right, so these have been, a lot of people have been waiting for these for quite some time. So it is really nice for us to finally have them in existence. Now, I do see this as more of a personal, like, guys, the sneaker market is at a very interesting place right now, where, I just don't really recommend hanging on to anything. Like, what's the point of spending anywhere from $180 to $200 only to make $30 to $50 a year from now? It's like, or $80 a year from now. It's like, it just doesn't make sense. So to me, as of lately, in the economy that we're in, I've just like really like if you can do a quick flip, do a quick flip, right? But as of lately, I just go for personals. You know what I mean? Like again, the idea of my channel, if you like them, you guys know it, rock them, right? So we're going to be rocking these definitely very, very soon. I'm very excited to be wearing these. I could just imagine these like all dirtied up. It's going to be such a good look, honestly. I'm really excited to be wearing them. And that's why we had to try and get as many pairs as we can. I don't see myself needing 3 or 4 pairs. I think 2 is more than enough. Like, honestly, I think about the Electro Oranges that I had, and I killed those. I used them for an entire freaking year. Like, it was pretty much one of my daily wears. And, like, these shoes last a long time. They really do. So I think that's another thing we need to take into account. Nike's releasing stuff again and again every single week, trying to get us to spend all this money. Your shoes are going to last you a long time. You know, you don't need that many sneakers. I'm going to be the guy that's telling you guys don't need that many sneakers when I'm literally buying a sneaker every week, right? But no, but full transparency is these last a long time. It's good quality. And the quality on these, from what I've seen in videos, again, we haven't taken them out of the box yet, is unmatched. It's really up there. You got that nice tumbled leather. We will get to it for sure, but I'm not concerned about quality on these at all. And I think it's why I needed to do a double up on this, because to me, when I find out there's a solid colorway, comes out in a solid, good quality like material, like I'm all about it. Like that's what I'm about, you know. As opposed to looking down and you know that your Jordan ones were made from a lower type of quality. It's like, to me, like I'm willing to drop the money if it's going to it's just some good quality that's going to last a long time. Something I'm excited to wear, something I could be proud of wearing. But yeah, so I mean, it's been rumored to finally drop. It's looking like what does it say here? Taxi Yellow, that has been a part of the Jordan archive since the Air Jordan 12 in 1996. Okay, so this is, technically the yellow Taxi in the Jordan 1 High silhouette. And yes, the prices have gone up, and I really see Nike kind of dipping into a lot of people who do reselling full time. It's like, look, these were originally 170 bucks, and now they're 180, and it's like they're just slowly dialing up that $10 mark, and it's biting into people's margins, And so, I mean, it's just like, I don't know if like there's still a lot of like resale potential with the sneaker, but it's going to be a long-term hold. It is going to be a long-term hold, and I see by Christmas maybe you can make 50 to 60 bucks on the larger sizes, but look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I really recommend just going for these for the personal. Yo, Ernest, I'm right outside Nike in SF. I got my Taxi 12s about to roll up. Hey, it would be great to meet you one of these days. Hit me up. Let me know if you're down for a cup of coffee or anything like that. Again, we out here. But what is good, El Maravilla? Congrats. That's freaking awesome. To me, this is the first sneaker reserve I've ever hit in my entire life. I want to show you guys exactly what it was like. So, when I hit last week, okay, this is what my screen looked like. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen. This is exactly what my sneakers app said. It said got him. So we got him. All right. Now for the sneaker reserve, what it looked like is this. This is exactly what it looked like. So it said, reserve for pickup, and then this is the first ever in my entire life, like actual pickup for the sneakers pass. So I'm kind of excited because I was like, you know what? Let's just shoot for it. Let's give it a shot. I've never won any single sneakers pass, so I kind of pride myself of this. This is my first W on this, and this is initially what it looked like when you. I mean, prior to winning is like you click on the button, reservation requested, and you pretty much have a 10-minute window. So the moment I saw this pop up, I think it was about like 10, 15. It was open for about 10 minutes, and then if you hit. This is what it looks like. I just want to show you guys this because I find it very interesting. Bang! It's completely different than the original one I showed you. It's all colored, which I kind of found like, wow, that's so cool. It says Nike San Francisco, Air Jordan 1 is yours. Share the latest pickups with your friends. So I did send this to a good buddy of mine. I was just like, yo, we freaking got them. We doubled up on them. So I don't know. It's just kind of cool to be able to show this to you. El Maravilla says, yeah, for sure, we'll link up. I'm down. Much love, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you joining the joining the stream over here. But again, so guys, I don't want, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's open them up. I know that's what you're here for. I do plan on being live for about anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. I just want to be able to let you guys know, hey, I'm still here. What's up? and also, we got to touch on this, even though they did release last week. I just want to let you know, hey guys, even though I haven't been live, we're still copying sneakers. You know what I mean? Like we're still at it. And there's a ton more heat that I'm going to be releasing. So we're doing a sneaker, we're doing another sneaker review tomorrow. I won't tell you what it is just yet. And then we're doing another one on Sunday. So yeah, pretty much we're back on schedule to a certain degree. You know, I've been going live 7 p.m. PST, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, most days, sometimes Thursdays. But we're building here. We're building here. Let me go ahead and so shout out to all the viewers in the building. If you are ghost watching, say hello. You know, like I don't bite, trust me. And yeah, we're just getting after it. So let me go ahead and pull up the webcam, okay? So we did. Brian PG says, "Yo, what's up? What is up?" I don't know what's going on with my stream. There might be a little bit of lag, so my apologies, guys. We're figuring out stuff. We're still doing some testing on the back end. I'm really hoping things are going to be a lot smoother, okay? Because as of lately, I don't know what it is, but we got them in the building. Bang. All right. One was hit on the Sneakers Pass, and one was hit on the Sneakers app, so I got them both here. We're only going to be opening one box. I don't really see the reason to open both and show you both because it's the exact same thing, but this is it. So, I feel like the light does not do the box justice. The box is gold, okay? It may look yellow, but it's more like a golden yellow in a way, and that's it. All right, bang. There you go, and we hit my size. In fact, both of them, I just want to let you guys know, like, look, we're not so much about reselling here. We're about actually wearing our sneakers. So, like, we hit 9.5, and then up here we hit another 9.5. These are going to the toe, and one of them is going to be for, like, I guess kept on ice. You know what I mean? So I just want to let you guys know that we actually do wear sneakers here. Like, I don't just say that. I actually do wear my sneakers. As you should, you know. I mean, like this channel is supposed to be a lot of fun. It's supposed to be about enjoying actually what we're going after. So, if you did hit on these, awesome, congrats. So, let me go ahead and just yeah. So you see them, okay? Without any further ado, let's go ahead and open up the box. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And you got your regular tissue paper. There's nothing fancy about this. Literally, you can just see the sneakers right behind it. Completely dead stock. All right, there we go. Bang! Wow, I can literally smell. I can smell that factory fresh Jordan 1. So let's go ahead and unbox these. Wow, I'm super hyped. Okay, here they are. Bang! These are sick. These are super clean. And you know, at first when I initially saw these, because I did see them in a couple stores. Obviously not my size. Otherwise, I would have tried getting them. But look, we're good. Now, one of the things I was trying to determine over here was, like, is this a cream? You know, is this a cream color? Because it's definitely not a white. It definitely has a little bit more of a creamy type of midsole. I don't know if my camera and my light is going to do this justice, but overall, God, these are super clean. I wish I laced them up so you guys could see them all laced up, but it does come with black laces. And it does come with, what else does it come with? No, there's no way. There's no way. It only comes with black laces. Interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? I was actually thinking about it because I'm the guy who's always doing the lace swaps and all that stuff. For these specifically, I'd probably recommend just rocking them stock. Rocking them with, like, just with regular black laces. I wouldn't really mess with these, honestly. Like, yes, we can go the cream lace way, but I'm honestly thinking just solid black because the yellow pops, you know? We got a lot going on here. You got the yellow bottom, that nice taxi yellow. And then, God, the tumbled leather. I don't know if you guys can see this. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is amazing. Super good quality on these, all right? So now you probably can't really tell, like, the leather quality on like the black leather, but we got the black leather toe box. Now, when you do see these, when you look down at your sneakers, this is what it's going to look like, just so you guys see. These are super clean. You know, I was comparing, like, I hate to say I did compare these to the Paulins. These are miles away from the Paulins. And I'm just saying, like, in terms of quality, in terms of the color palettes and all of that, there's just something off about having too much yellow in the front. Like, if you have like this black, what is it? Black surrounding that initial like nice gold and yellow. It's just there's something about it. It just really has such a good look. Overall, the back heel, as you see that nice tumbled leather, it's super solid. And then you got the Air Jordan Wings logo, embossed in black. These are, God, I'm like super hyped to have these doubled up. So you guys know me. I mean, when it comes down to the sneakers, I inspect them really well. I put together like the better quality one, and then that's what I just keep dead stock in the collection, and then I rock the other one. That's typically how I go. But yeah, wow. And then you look at that initial Nike check mark. You look at that initial Nike check mark, and it is really good quality. There we go. Solid. Yeah, they kill these. These are freaking amazing, and it's why it's sold out everywhere online. All right. Now, yes, some stores might still have them. Probably not in the size you want. But hey, I'm sure if you look hard enough, depending on where you live, they might still have these in stock. Only black laces. Yeah, these would look good. Let me double check. Yeah, there's like I mean, it did surprise me that these didn't come with any extra laces. I mean, typically, I've been seeing the Jordan 1 highs come with something. But yeah, no, these did not come with any extra laces. So, but I'm not complaining because I'm sitting on a lot of laces. But overall, these are bangers. I love them a lot. And guys, I hate to say it, I'm going to give you a solid 10 out of 10. I really love these a lot, and that's why I had to double up on it. Like, to me, doubling up on this is non-negotiable, so I just had to do it. These are fire. Highly recommend. And, I was really thinking, I was like, hey, why do I do what I do here? And it's because not only am I a sneaker enthusiast, it's like I guess I'm an influencer to a certain degree. It's like, like I will let you guys know on stuff that I personally recommend going for. And it's almost like I'm voicing myself out to the community, you know what I mean? And I just love this community. So I shout out to each and every single one of you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Ernest Khan. I've been doing sneaker content since January. I love this stuff. Everything from sneaker content to streetwear, like we'll cover stuff slowly but surely over here. But I just want to let you guys know I care about the community. I care about you guys and each and every single one of you guys watching this. If you are gaining value out of this live stream, smash that like button. It definitely does help the channel more than you guys realize. Yo, Christian's in the building. Yeah, so Christian did message me earlier this morning. He's like, "Yo, where you at, man? We miss you. What's going on?" And I'm like, "Hey, yo, I've been busy. I've been around. Just really busy week for me. And then I did take some time off last week, so I was in New York. But I did want to let you guys know something. I want to share this photo because I want to give a major shout out to, guess who it is? We got to meet. Let me go ahead and just share my screen here. We got to meet the New York Dad. So shout out to New York Dad. He just hit 3,000 subscribers. That's freaking insane. So massive shout out. He's definitely building the community, helping just build the sneaker community. So major shout out to New York Dad. It was such a true pleasure to meet you in person. And yeah, man, you're a real one, man. It's like, to me, like, again, it's like it's really nice to be able to meet people in person, especially when it comes down to this community. Because like, look, we all share this love. We all share this love of sneakers, and it's just really nice to be able to kind of come together as a community. So I let him know where I was at, and he made the way. I mean, we probably met at midnight, to be honest. This was probably taken very, very late, like early morning, probably like at 12:30 in the morning. But yeah, he made his way, and like, it's crazy because where I was staying was actually his old hood, so it was kind of like really interesting. But no, I didn't get to meet BG, unfortunately. We did plan to meet, but he did. I think he ended up getting sick, so unfortunately we were not able to meet. But I did meet New York Dad, and hey, man, we chopped it up even just for like a solid like 15-20 minutes. It was just nice to be able to talk to a real one. And yeah, if you guys haven't already subscribed to New York Dad, I highly recommend taking a look at his sneaker YouTube. It's basically the New York Dad. Just type sneakers and you'll find him. But yeah, man, it was fire. It's freaking a fire. So shout out to him. Congrats on the 3,000. That's honestly such a milestone. I know he knows it, and he's super. I think he's live right now. He's super excited. Yeah. So shout out to him. Freaking awesome. And much love to New York Dad and Sneaker Gang for sure, for sure, for sure. But guys, I mean, honestly, so for these, like again, I'm gonna say it's a 10 out of 10. This is I am gonna say this is a non-negotiable cop this year. Like highly recommend if you did not get these, get them this year. These are freaking amazing. This is honestly like I know some people maybe yellow is a little loud for them, but I feel like the color palettes on this and just where they're at is just, it's just bueno. It's amazing. It's amazing, and the quality on this is unmatched. So I highly recommend. But yeah, big ups to New York Dad. You know, shout out to New York Dad, freaking killing the sneaker game. I know he just celebrated by buying a massive Grail. So if you guys want to know what Grail it is, go ahead and check out his live that he just did. But yeah, shout out to him and shout out to Sneaker Gang as well. It's just nice to be able to kind of come together with like-minded people who share the same love of sneakers and are just, at the end of the day, like, yeah, like we might have certain opinions on certain things and what we like, what we don't like, but it's nice to come together, share best tips and practices and stuff. He's just been a massive influence to a lot of people, getting people into sneakers, talking about because nowadays it's very hard to acquire some of these hype pairs. It really is. I think we can all attest that we've taken a lot of L's on a lot of sneakers, and it's just nice to be able to come together and talk about, hey, this is what I did to be able to get this, and like we can actually share best practices, and it's just really nice to be able to kind of come together as a community. Talk about the L's, talk about the W's that we get together, and yeah, it's just freaking awesome. I love this community. This community is freaking awesome, and it's why I do what I do. It's why I do what I do. Brian PG says those can go with any yellow fit. Super nice Jordan 1 pair. Yeah, I mean these can also go with just a completely black fit. Like just black t-shirt, black jeans, and then just bang, you just let the sneakers talk. These are freaking amazing, and I'm obsessed with these. These are freaking awesome. I'm really excited to be lacing up my pair. I mean, yes, we can all attest we can go with the cream laces, but you know what? I don't know. I'm going to give these sneakers just a solid shot for what they arrived in. No extra laces, solid black laces. I just think it's just a solid pair. It's one of those pairs is like it needs no introduction, and it needs no customization. It's just like bang, like this. Oh, it's the yellow taxi. Those fake Travis one, those were ridiculous. Couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, no, I was dying. I was on his live for a solid hour. Yeah, and I could not stop laughing. It's just really funny. I mean, again, guys, I don't have any hate towards fake sneakers or EU. It's UA sneakers, unauthentic. I don't have any hate towards it, but I'm not a subscriber to that. You're not going to see fake sneakers on my channel. You're not going to see me wearing fake sneakers. I just don't support that. I just don't. For me, I like to feel as authentic as my sneakers. So that's it. Period. That's how I've always operated. And but again, I have no hate towards it. So if you do rock fake sneakers and it makes you feel a certain way, hey, cool. I just do not recommend buying fakes to sell as real. I'm strictly against that for sure. If you're gonna buy fakes to wear, hey, mind your own business. That's cool. But to me, wearing specific type of sneakers make you feel a certain way. So for me, when I wear authentic, because I've always worn authentic, it just makes me feel good. It's like I'm supporting the actual creators of this sneaker. That's it. That's just how I've always operated. Praying I hit sneakers tomorrow. Hey, best of luck. So guys, we're gonna start to transition the conversation. Now we did cover these. These are amazing. Now if you took L's on this, it's fine. I feel like let's just touch on it real quick before we segue the conversation, because I'm gonna be live for a little bit here. Now, what are these doing on the aftermarket? Okay, they're not doing anything crazy. I mean, if anything, you could still you'd probably be spending maybe anywhere from 20 or 30 bucks over. I mean, okay, you look at the prices on this, it's like last sale was 180. Now, you got to remember, you got to factor in the taxes. You got to factor in the authentication that StockX needs to do and all that stuff. We don't recommend buying from StockX, but if you do buy from Goat or StockX or whatever, you are going to be paying more than what you see on the screen, right? So you're probably going to be spending, maybe a little bit over retail. So yeah, I guess these did brick, but this is supposed to be a long-term hold. This is supposed to be a long-term hold. This is supposed to be actually a 6 months hold, or either until Christmas hold, or maybe a year hold. Okay, you know, and that's if you can afford to hold them, right? Again, we're not about resell over here, but I do want to recommend, you know, like if you did get certain pairs and you did plan on holding them. I think I'm more at this point in my life where I'm more about quick flips, because come on, who has an extra $180 to $200 lying around that they just want to keep in a sneaker that's only really going to make them maybe 50, 60 bucks in a couple months? It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. Brian PG says, for real, man, MJ himself said he always wore new pairs for each game. Just that new sneaker feeling. Yeah, it just makes you feel a certain way. It's like, I can't tell you how many times I walked around, and I know that I know that the Electro Oranges aren't the biggest, like, you know, sneaker to a lot of people, but to me, it's like, I have some significance with that. You know, the San Francisco colors and stuff like that. It was the closest thing I could get at the time, and I did get it for exclusive access last year. You know, I believe it was around June when it released, and it just like, look, like wearing a certain sneaker, it was honestly my first Jordan 1 high, and it made me feel a certain way. I'm just like, man, these sneakers, I just feel a connection with it, and it was like, I've always had a love for sneakers, especially Vans growing up, but it's like, with Jordan specifically, that was really like, I don't know, it just meant so much to me to be able to wear that, and I killed those sneakers, killed them. But yeah, Mr. Old School says, tomorrow going to be a trouble for Canvas 4s and Dodgers Dunk. Tomorrow's a huge day, guys. So if you do want to make money, if you do want to get the Canvas 4s for the personal, we'll touch on that. We'll touch on that in a little bit. But I just want to take a look at what these are doing on the aftermarket. So let's go ahead and click into this and let us see, okay? Let's see, because I did have an opportunity to get a 12.5. I just didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, again, bigger sizes are doing better, but they're not doing phenomenal. You know, you're not going to be making like 60 to 100 bucks out the gates with this, all right? So I know this release was last week, but some stores might still have them, all right? So if you are going for them, I recommend go for the personal or go for the long-term hold, larger sizes, anything from, I don't know, size 10 and up, okay? That's typically what I say, okay? But yeah, you know what I mean? You don't want to be stuck with this stuff for too long, okay? I'm just saying. We live in a weird time right now for sneakers. We really do, okay? Now, a lot of stuff is bricking right now. Christmas time is going to get a little bit better, but, you know, like, only for so long. So, you know, like, I think a lot of sales, you do plan on selling stuff, sell it closer to Christmas time. That's when a lot of people are going to need presents and stuff like that, especially when a lot of the sneakers that people want are out of stock, right? So I think it's pretty, you know, pretty self-explanatory there. But let me go ahead and just get some background music here. I appreciate all you guys joining me in the building. If you haven't already smashed that like button, greatly appreciate if you did, as we slowly scale and grow the channel. Yeah, because, you know, honestly, when I was talking to New York Dad, you know, briefly, you know, last week, he was like, you know, you should have a lot more people watching you on your streams, and I'm well aware of that. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I think right now it's like, just like anything, it's like a slow growth type of thing. You know, and you know, people are busy. It's Friday at the end of the day, so I appreciate all you guys rocking with me. It really does mean the world to me that you guys are here. You know, it's Friday. You know, like I was thinking about it a while ago. I was like, you know what? It's Friday. Like we're about to enter the weekend. Like I can actually relax a little bit. Hopefully, you know. I mean, yes, we will be going live in the afternoons, or I mean evenings. You know, 7 p.m. PST. But we're here. If I don't hit tomorrow, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The prices are pretty low. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I really don't see the canvases going too high. I don't see. Well, maybe the Dodgers, that might be a problem, depending on your size. Your size is going to be a problem, Christian. You know that, man. But hopefully you hit. Anyway, let me just get some tunes in the building. Again, appreciate all you guys rocking with me in the building here. And yeah, I just want to make sure I got something going on in the background. Still a lot of setup I need to do. Like, honestly, guys, you have no idea, like, kind of where my brain's at for this channel. Like, there's so much that I'm, like, sitting on and, like, want to do for the channel. Like, God, you guys just have no idea. Trust me. We're just getting started here, all right? We're just getting our engine started. We're just getting some gasoline in the building. But we're going to be making moves. We're going to make some pretty big moves, significant moves for this channel, you know, within the next, like, 3 months, 6 months. Like, trust me, I got big plans for this channel. I'm getting a new monitor soon. I want to do more edited videos. Just trust me, I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver here. I'm sitting on a bunch of heat. We're going to get these videos done. All right. But we out here for sure. All right. So let's segue the conversation. Thanks again for all you guys tuning in to the live. And let's go ahead and touch on some stuff that's dropping tomorrow. All right. So I'm not the biggest fan of some of this stuff that you're seeing on the screen. These Familia Redstone with that like little fluffy, anything with a fluffy check mark, I'm just not a fan of. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not for me. It's like you have a little bit of it, like it's almost like a teddy bear swoosh on your freaking a teddy bear swoosh on your freaking sneakers. Like a hard pass on that. Produced by Fish Scale says, "What up, bro? Yo, what is going on? What is up? What is up? What is up?" We're gonna be touching a little bit on the black and light steel canvases that are dropping tomorrow. Okay, I know a bunch of other streamers have already touched on how to cop these and all that fun stuff. So as we know, tomorrow 7 a.m. PST, 10 a.m. EST, these are dropping on sneakers. So you guys want to be on it, okay? I'm gonna have two accounts on sneakers. One is gonna be on my phone. I use LTE, and then I use my desktop as well, where I use Wi-Fi. All right, and the reason why we do that is because we don't want to get banned. We don't want to have IP ban, right? Because sneakers knows that on the back end. They will not let you hit if they know you're on the same IP address on both. So it's just important to segue those. I do happen to have two separate accounts, okay? And the only real way to have two separate accounts is to have two separate cell phone numbers. So one of them, I'm using my sister's, and then the other one, my main account, which I hit on a lot, is my regular telephone number. So I just want to let you guys know that. Will you be going for Dodger Dunks 100% to review on the stream? Christian, we got him in the building. I'm going to be covering them tomorrow, okay? I do happen to have the Dodger Dunks with me in my possession right freaking now in my size. We're going to be reviewing them tomorrow, so just kind of giving you guys a little bit of a giveaway today. We will be reviewing them. I'm super, super excited because now we have all four. We have all four. I'm going to be able to cover all four, so I'm so excited. All right. Anyway, so that's going to be the review for tomorrow. We're covering the Dodger Dunks. God, I'm excited. But yes, we're going to be trying to hit as well on sneakers because, guys, the Dodger Dunks, and we're going to get to it, they're doing pretty well on the aftermarket, especially in the bigger sizes, okay? So I didn't want to let you guys know that. But, Christian, I appreciate you asking that, man. I'm super excited about them. Trust me, you guys have no idea. We freaking hit today. We got them from Undefeated. We will get them. Super excited about that. But these are going to be a problem, okay? And again, these aren't probably going to be the most hyped four because the military blacks are probably the four of the year, one of the fours of the year, probably that and the Amamanier the moment the Amamanier comes out, okay? But again, what we're going to talk about for the the continuation of the stream are what's dropping tomorrow. So these are definitely a must cop. And that's regardless if you want to make some money, if that's you want to get them for the personal. I will be trying for them for sure. Most likely in my size. Now I don't necessarily see myself trying to get like 10 pairs of this or anything like that. I really just want to get one in my size. You know, I would love to review this on the channel, talk about the materials and my recommendations and all that fun stuff. But we also got a lot of fours. I got the what is it? The infrareds. Those are amazing. I saw somebody wearing the infrareds today, and I just want to tell you guys this. The infrareds are actually pretty limited, and I'm so thankful to have one. I already unDS'd it. I wore them. They're probably, to me, I looked at them again as I saw that person, like that guy walking the street, and I was just like, those look really good. And I think they were kind of slept on, and like everybody like transitioned to looking at other sneakers. But the infrareds are actually, they're really good, and they were limited, and I think that's why it's like, man, a part of me was like thinking like, man, maybe I should double up on those because I do see those going up in value, and they were kind of hard to get. They were hard to get. I lucked out when I got them. Brian says, need be some Dodger Dunks tomorrow. Hope we all hit on something. Yeah, I mean, hey, we're going to try on both accounts for the Dodgers and the canvas. So you know, we're just going after it. All right. Now, I am a little annoyed at the fact that Nike's bringing up the prices on these. Like these probably a year ago would maybe be averaging at about like 190, 200, I believe, but now they're 210. You know, so like they're really biting into, you know, any potential reselling opportunity here. But hey, at the end of the day, I've said this time and time again, it is what it is, right? We just keep moving, all right? So 7 a.m. tomorrow, you guys want to be on it. These look like they're amazing, okay? Now, I am going to label these as, you know, the poor man's, you know, black cat. Like that, because like black cats are going anywhere from $600 to $700 now. Or the poor men's M&M. You know what I mean? Like the M&M, obviously the M&M logo on the back. These are clean. Now, the fact that we have opportunities to get these for retail, just full send. And if you were to hit your size and you have extra capital to go for more in larger sizes. I'm talking size 11. I'm talking size 12. That's typically what I recommend going for if you want to make a little bit of money. Now, how much are we talking about? Now, right out the gates, first day, you know, I don't expect you guys making a lot of money. Now, is this a long-term hold? If you can afford it. I mean, it's $210 at the end of the day. And then on top of that, you're paying probably, you know, taxes, all that stuff. Maybe they're leaving the building $230, if anything. So just take that into account. Your money's being held in a sneaker. Maybe not the best investment. You know what I mean? Like, if you can quick flip it, same day, I highly recommend it. But again, it's going to take some time for it to arrive at your house anyway. So you'll like take that into account too. Dan Lazarus says, yo, what up? E-Money, what is up? Economy has changed. Prices will inevitably go up. It's just a matter of time. COVID just sped up the process. M&Ms are 30,000 cheap. Christian 2K says, no, Dan, you're right. You're right. And we can touch on that. I can talk about that all day, that we're just living in an interesting economy. And this is why I preach. Wear your sneakers. Get them for the personal. You know, if you like him, rock him. That's what we're about over here. Like, trust me, you see these over here? These are dead stock. Now, in a couple of weeks from now, you're going to see that these are going to be trashed. I'm going to wear them. I'm like, we wear sneakers here because sneakers make us feel good. They make us feel a certain way, you know, when we're out and about, right? And I practice what I preach over here. That's for sure. Christian 2K says, the M&M's just $30,000. He says the M&M's just $30,000 cheaper, and he's laughing. Man, that's so funny. I mean, guys, well, I mean, we can look at the resale value on the M&M's, but again, it's hard for me to compare these to, you know, the Black Cats or the M&M's because, you know, it's a slightly different sneaker. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about like their black canvas. Okay, now how excited am I about this sneaker? I mean, I'm going to be fully transparent with you. If I hit on them, awesome. But if I don't hit on them, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not, because I got some fire force. I'm like, I'm not saying, I'm not fire red force, but I got some amazing force. So like, I'm good. I'm very content. If we hit on these, cool. I'll review them. If not, I'm not going to cry about it. Trust me. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be going full send on these. I'm not. I'm just going to try to get one pair if I can. Cool. I feel like there's been a lot of expenses lately. Also, I've been buying a bunch of sneakers and stuff, and then the New York trip, add all this stuff. It's just like, I'm trying to be realistic here. You know what I mean? Dan Lazarus says, I own a business. Prices on our merchandise for the tourist season have already gone up. Hey, you got to do what you got to do to survive, man. You know, like it hasn't been easy lately. You know, I work in tech. There's been a lot of layoffs. You know, I mean, this week alone at the organization I just joined. I'm not gonna lie. So it's been an interesting week, guys. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm good though. I'm fine. But I mean, I do want to be upfront with you guys that, you know, like the economy has really changed, and like, you know, a lot of these bigger businesses, like they're looking back at their book, they're looking at their employees, they're really assessing what is best for the business. What is best for the business? What is best for the investors? You know, so there's a lot of things that kind of come into play. Yo, the Wise Soul, what is up? I always chime in on your Instagram stuff. What is good, brother? What is up, man? Just coming through to show some love. Yo, pow, man. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know. I'm always commenting on the Wise Soul's sneakers on his Instagram page. It's just really funny. I don't know. I'm always clowning around over there. It's just like, I'm just like, ooh, what are those? Dan Lazaro says, things that were like $3 for $10 are now $3 for $20 next summer. Hey, look, at the end of the day, guys, we need to do what's important for us, our business, our families, okay? It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I mean, look, like we just got to do what we got to do to survive. I mean, you know, I remember when I moved to America from the Philippines, it's almost like this bubble popped. I'll be fully transparent with you guys. Like, I didn't realize like how much of a dog eat dog world it is until like you move out and you kind of have to fend for yourself. Like, it's wild, you know. And what I've learned is your connections will make or break you. Like, the more people you know, your community is so important. There's a saying, and I don't mean it sounds so like knowledgeable here, but like, your network is your net worth. That's it. It's always been that way for me. And anything I've ever been able to accomplish, none of it would be possible without my community. You know, the people in the skateboard community, the people in the yo-yo community, or sneaker community. You know, so I'm thankful for everybody in my life. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys rocking with me. Dude, you're Filipino. Oh, taga Manila ko pare. Yeah, I'm Filipino. Now, am I full Filipino? No, I mean, I was born and raised there, 25 years over there. But yeah, I can speak the language. I can understand it fluently. And yeah, I love my fellow Kababayans for sure, man. So shout out to Rafi Collects, man. Kababayan, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of crazy because I feel like I've lost a lot of my accent since I've moved. But, you know, born, raised in Manila and then moving out here is like really kind of like, it's, you got to hit the ground running, you know? It's wild. It's wild. But yo, shout out to Dan Lazaro, fellow Kababayan in the building. What is going on? We got 8 viewers in the house. What is up? Let me just get some tunes in the building. Again, much love to each and every single one of you guys. I know you guys are a little curious, like, hey, what's happening? What's he talking about? What's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow's a pretty big day. Now, I do wanna let you guys know. So, not only are the Black Light Steel dropping, but also the Dodger Dunks, right? So let me just pull it up on my screen whenever it decides to come around. Dan Lazarus says, here in Alaska, but have a place in Pasig. Okay, sa Pasig. Nice, man. That's awesome. All right, let's scroll down over here. So, okay, guys, obviously very important that these, you know, black light and steel are coming out. And I believe this is what I know, that these what is it? These SBs, the Dunk Lows, this is going to be a raffle, I believe. And then these are going to be a first come, first serve. So what you want to do is you want to go for these first, and then you want to enter the raffle, because this is a 10-minute raffle. This is going to be more of like a 2-minute, just go for it. You know what I mean? If anybody wants to clarify that, but I'm pretty sure that that's how you want to operate. Is this is a raffle, so you got 10 minutes to join, so there's literally no rush on this. This is the one you just want to go for right at the gates. You know, you want to go right at the gates for these on your accounts, and then you still have the 10-minute window to go for the other one, all right? This is Leo drop, and then this is a Dan drop, okay? The Leo means let everyone order. That means just go for it. Everybody has the opportunity. It's pretty much a 2-minute window, but you want to be first. It's kind of like a first come, first serve, so you just want to go for it, okay? And then these, it's a 10-minute window. So Dan drop, I don't really know what Dan means, but just it pretty much have a window of 10 minutes to join the raffle, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that and let you guys know. So these definitely recommend going for. If you're reselling, if you're going for the personal, just go, full send on them. And these, I will be touching on these tomorrow because we do happen to have these in the building. We have these. I got them today, and we'll be reviewing them tomorrow, okay? Same time, same channel, 7 p.m. PST, I'll be covering this sneaker. I'm really excited because by me covering this tomorrow, we've completed the entire pack, the bubblegum pack. I was able to review pretty much, you know, the Phillies. I was able to review the San Francisco ones. I was able to review the New York Mets, and then we do happen to have these ones as well. So I'm super excited to have these. Yeah, like I'm shocked. You know, I'm shocked that I have them because these are doing pretty well on the aftermarket. These and the Phillies are doing pretty well on the aftermarket. The Dunk Highs maybe not so much, but again, hey, if you got them for the personal, awesome, and congratulations. Now, for these specifically, you got that nice gum sole. You got, you know, that nice blue. Like, these are just clean. God, these are awesome. I'm shocked that I actually was able to get these. Like, it was a first come, first serve. Stood in line. I was fourth in line. Got my size. Bang. We're good, you know. And these are not, I'm not reselling these. These are going to the toe. I plan on wearing these. I think these are freaking awesome. And I plan on joining a couple more raffles. There's a couple more raffles I'll be joining to double up. Now, will I be doubling up on this? No. If I do join a raffle, the next one I plan on joining, I'll probably go for like a size 11 or a 12, most likely for resale, if anything. But I'm just glad we already got my size. Like, I'm good. You know, that makes me feel really, really good to know we have them because we have content for tomorrow. Okay. So these are dropping, believe it or not, for 120 bucks. I almost feel like they're raising the price on us. It used to be like 110, but come on, we got a gum sole on these. These are nice. They're clean. So very interesting to me that I was under the impression that they were going to push this release, but they're not. It's happening tomorrow. It's happening the same freaking time as the Black Canvas 4s. But like, look, we have more opportunity tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. Will I be going live in the morning? Yeah, I guess I'll be going live in the morning. Why not? You know, I mean, it's a pretty big day. So I feel like, honestly, the reason why I don't go lives in the morning is because there's a lot of competition, and I don't feel prepared yet. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like going live in the morning, it's like going to battle. It's like, you know, you're going to have everything dialed in. Thumbnail, music, everything. You never know who's going to come in the building. But hey, I guess we're going live tomorrow, okay? We're going live tomorrow in the morning, and we're also going live in the afternoon. Because in the morning, we'll be touching on, you know, how everybody's doing. And then in the afternoon, we'll review this lovely, lovely sneaker. So I'm super excited about it. Yeah, as you see, you got that bubblegum, that bubblegum on the sole. We'll talk more about it tomorrow, but God, the materials on this, I haven't even opened the box yet. We'll open it tomorrow. It'll be a surprise for all of us. But shout out to each and every single one of you guys in the building. Much, much love. Yeah, as you see, there's a palm tree in the back. These are awesome. This is such an LA sneaker. I'm super excited. And guess what? They do happen to have these little baby sneakers as well. Like, oh my God, 80 bucks. That's a lot of money. But heck, it would be nice to have like a really small one, like a little keychain, you know. Or if you have a kid, you know, have your kid rock the same sneakers as you're rocking. But yeah. So guys, we're almost an hour in for today's stream. I just want to thank each and every single one of you guys for rocking with me. Let me go ahead and just bring up my Instagram. If you guys already have followed me, awesome. But yeah, feel free to subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. We're bringing this channel to the moon, baby. You guys know it. And yeah, we're just we're just doing it. You know, we're just I did have some goals in the start of the year. I was like, okay, we need to get to 2,000 subscribers by December 31st, and we need to get our 4,000 watch hours. All that stuff's gonna, like, I scratched the goals. I scratched them. I threw them out the window, and I said, hey, why don't we just focus on giving you guys the best content I can give you? That's it, you know? And by doing so, we will get to where we need to be. It's going to happen organic. I prefer it to be organic because guess what? This channel isn't about just getting, like, I need subscribers. Like, I couldn't care less about it. I want the right type of subscribers. So if you enjoy sneaker content, if you enjoy hanging out with me, rocking with me in the building, and you want to see this channel become successful, I urge you to consider subscribing to the channel, smashing that like button if you haven't already, and then also following me on Instagram. We're slowly just growing the channel, getting more people in the building. I love this community, and I love each and every single one of you guys rocking with me. If you guys ever need anything, tips, tricks, you have any questions about specific sneakers, feel free to just DM me. Reach out. I'm very responsive when it comes to just my Instagram, people messaging me and stuff. So it's just been awesome. It's been awesome to cover content that I legitimately care about and rock with you guys and give you guys my honest opinion on certain sneakers, my rating on them, if I recommend going for them and what have you. But that's pretty much it for the stream today. No, it's been real. It's been real. I miss you guys. Like, I need you guys to realize it. It's just like, it goes both ways. If you guys are like, hey, where'd he go? What's going on? It's like, hey, I miss being here and entertaining you guys. It really, this community means a lot to me. It really does. And I hope you guys feel that, really, from the work that I've done since January all the way till now. You take a look at my channel. We've reviewed, as of today, 65 sneakers already. Woo! That's a lot. I mean, like, if you told me last year, hey, you're going to review 65 sneakers this year, I would just be like, there's no way. We've reviewed 65 sneakers already. Like, it's kind of a lot. That's a lot. I'm not saying I still own all those sneakers. A lot of these sneakers pass through my hands, but stuff like this, oh, you bet we're hanging on these. For sure. That's a fact. But yeah, Much love to each and every single one of you guys. I'm going to be bouncing out, but, feel free to continue to chime in the building here. I'll probably be online chatting away if anybody has any questions. But again, it's been real. It's been freaking real. If you guys did hit on the yellow taxi, congratulations. This is a fire pair. And if you still have opportunities to get them on the aftermarket, trust me, it's not like they're going for $400. They're going for, maybe anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks over retail. So, I recommend going for them because I'm rating it a 10 out of 10. It's just a fire sneaker, and the quality is unmatched. I know Jordan 1 highs aren't as hyped as they used to be, but to me, I'm a huge Jordan 1 fan, and I highly recommend going for them. All right, Damian, bro, yeah, it's a lot of sneakers, man. But hey, yo, we gotta keep our eye on the prize, and the prize is giving you guys the best content we can, and we're just gonna keep doing what we do over here. Yeah, bring this channel to the freaking moon, baby. You guys know it. And yeah, with that being said, I'm peacing out for the evening. This is your host, Ernest Khan. We cover sneakers, streetwear, all that fun stuff. Anything that I think is worth talking about. And I think the reason why I talk about resale value over here is because I want you guys to know the value of your sneakers. I think it's important. It's important to know the value of what you're rocking. You know what I mean? And if you're into reselling, cool. If you're into rocking them like I am, awesome. And yeah, with that being said, peacing out. Yeah, much love to all you guys and my fellow Kababayans. Peace out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We will be going live in the morning for the 7 a.m. drop, so you can catch me on this channel around that period of time, and then also in the evening, again, 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. PST. So, peace. Catch you guys.